Hello. Welcome to the show that built an automatic spanker. For all you kinky folks out there. Not my thing, but if you want to buy the patent, hit me up. We'll make a deal. It's the Book of Unwritten Tales. That probably should have remained unsaid and in the Book of Unwritten Tales, but look, it's early. It's earlier on a Saturday. I got my coffee. I got my beloved Wilbur. Ready to go. All right. Okay, so last time we played, I was getting frustrated, so it means I'm probably going to be frustrated now again. I can't understand why my trap's not working. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this animation again, run this trap again, and see if we can't figure out what's going on.
Yeah, the strong, silent type, eh? I hate you! I hate you!
Feeling is mutual. All right, here we go. I know how this trap's supposed to work. I've already got it figured out. I just can't understand why I'm not executing it. Slips. Stand up. Get bonked. Oh, I hit the drawer. Go. Shoot this. What? Didn't I do that 50 times last time? Yeah, monkeys. Get wrecked. I'm not stupid. I did that last time, right? I don't. You gonna lock him in? Good boy. I don't understand. I don't understand what I was doing wrong last time and what I did right there. I swear I did that like 50 times last time. What was he playing around with over here?
The sorcerer put something in here.
What?
A mirror.
A mirror? Can I put these in here now?
Maybe I could touch both crystals by myself once they're in the sockets.
Oh yeah, there's no way he can...
No, I need help from Nate or Ivo.
Yeah, we got a free... Nate and Ivo are out here being held by a troll. Munkus's buddy. Let's go see what we can do about that. I made a good cup of coffee today. Not a cup, I made a pot. I made a whole damn good pot of coffee. Come on, okay. So I couldn't figure out what to do last time here either. If I take the fishing rod, there was something up here. Here it is. Base of the pillar.
The troll would see me.
And try to click it here.
I can't reach the column unnoticed, and I don't want to throw the fishing rod either. The stick would clatter on the floor.
So even if I get them to distract the troll and do that, it still doesn't work because he needs something to hook back there, right? Like you can't just throw the line out. Can I hook the mirror onto it? Would that work? No. So what's changed since we've been here last time? We got a mirror. Okay, let's try the mirror. Yoo-hoo! Is it gonna fall off the cliff?
Maybe that
damn
wasn't
it.
such a great idea.
Yeah, Wilbur, think things through, buddy. That's the reason you're the second greatest, Wilbur, not the greatest. You don't think. That didn't work. Can I send a signal there?
I better not make him any angrier. The next time I blind him with the mirror, it better be the last time.
So what good did that do? Oh, what's this? Club.
I can't reach the club unnoticed.
Did he drop his club? Give a sign. Distract the troll.
Hey, you troll, you! You're as unintelligent as
I could make it to the club unnoticed,
a troll.
but I wouldn't be able to use it in
What
a
are you
fight.
doing?
It looks pretty heavy.
You're stupid even for a troll.
You shouldn't.
If your club had woodworm, it would make it cleverer than you.
She doesn't mean it. Right, Ivo?
There we go. I don't know how he got it across there, but okay. Now what?
As long as he's standing there, he'll see me.
Magic wand time? No. Mirror time again?
Yoo-hoo!
Excellent.
Quick, free us, and then
Well,
we're
that is
out
a
of here.
big club.
We can't go yet. We still have to find the treasure.
No treasure is worth that. Don't you know who that fat little guy is, and who his mother is?
And she won't like that
No.
we're messing up her plans.
I don't.
Get the ship ready for departure. Wilbur and I'll get the treasure and we'll be back in a second.
I will get the ship ready, and as soon as it's ready, I will depart, with or without you
Nate
two.
is such a jerk.
But Captain Nate!
You know as well as I do that you can't just simply creep under the nearest stone and hide. You've helped us. We're in the same boat.
I'm done for.
Only the Archmage can protect you, and he wants the treasure, so wait here.
Oh, chapter 3, 4?
Let's go.
I don't...
Almost a little eerie.
Let's do it. Let's carry on and get us some treasure.
What kind of monster do you think the statue represents?
I hardly think that's relevant.
I hope not. That sounded like, foreshadowing.
Oh!
Oh, we're stuck in there now? Damn it. I thought getting the treasure would be easy at this point, but of course not.
Ivo,
Hmm?
it's dark. I'm not really good with the dark.
Use your magic wand, Wilbur.
Then you should sort out some light. I can't help at the moment.
Okay.
Oh, I don't even have any inventory. Have a poke around there.
Something liquid, yeah? I'd love to be able to say it's water, but it stinks horribly.
Okay, use your wand. Wow, it's dark. You can't reach in your pocket and pull out your wand?
Something cold. Made of metal, I think. Like a sphere with round protrusions.
A mace?
Some part of this thing are made of glass, it seems.
Take a thing made of metal and glass.
It's quite heavy, but it's hollow. There's an opening on one side, so it's a kind of container.
Container. Put that in this liquid.
I filled the container with that stinky liquid.
Awesome. Try your luck there.
Something hard, wooden, bones maybe? Living skeletons that...
Perhaps it's just simply wood.
Or that.
When I loaded the game today, it said my save file was 10 hours old. So we've been playing this for 10 hours. It looked like when I looked up the playtime, it's about 15 normally. I usually play a little slow. So I'm saying we're probably 2/3 of the way through this now.
A stinky liquid of some sort. Smells tangy and caustic. A stinky liquid of some...
Can I mix that with this?
I filled the container with that stinky liquid. Oh, that's a thing. Something metallic. Here's some kind of thick, rough cloth and rubber. No idea what it is.
Pick it up.
This thing's too big and heavy to move, and it doesn't look like there are any loose parts.
Investigate the blackness here.
Whoa! Ghosts or something like that. Or some kind of cloth. A cape, maybe. No help to me, anyway.
Yeah, it is. You can put that in the torch as a wick. Damn it, Wilbur. Use your brain. Looks like there's a box over here.
Wow! A dried up corpse. Its skin is like paper, and it's a box.
Take the box, Wilbur.
Got it! The box is full of little packages.
Is that
And
matches?
the packages are full of dried square things. Feels like cubes of dried grass.
Wilbur!
It smells I know what they are. Dried jelly glowfish. Jelly glowfish are always shipped dried in small boxes.
Did you just lick the jelly glowfish?
No?
Then how do you know what jelly glowfish taste like?
Well, that's my business.
Is Wilbur like one of the best video game characters ever? He might be. He might be.
I'll put the container down here and put a jelly glowfish in it.
Where's Ivo? Oh, there she is.
Ivo,
Yeah?
I don't think that was a passage.
You don't say. Good work.
I think we should get out of here. Fast.
Not without us getting what we came for.
You mean...
Absolutely. The artifact of divine fate. It isn't just being guarded by the monster, it's in the monster. Let's get it.
Gross. Let's start with a pixel hunt, get our lay of the land here.
I know what these are. They let you breathe underwater. Grandad used to use these while fastening bombs to the bottom of orc ships. Unfortunately, the fuses kept going out. A lovely suitcase filled with all sorts of expensive clothes. Lace, silk, long johns, only the best. These clothes don't fit me. Too bad, really, because sometimes it gets a touch breezy under my mage robes.
All right, let's see if Ivo can wear this stuff.
A suitcase with human clothes. Too fine to be an adventurer's. Perhaps a merchant ship ran aground on the rocks out there and it belonged to one of the passengers.
Hopefully she's just a bit more sensible than Wilbur.
I would never, ever.
Well then, okay.
Humans are renowned for their absurd clothing, but this is simply ridiculous.
Tell me this guy's laying here. Look at the human
I
monstrosity.
can't see anything that would help us.
Yes, then why is it here? I mean, because the poor guy got eaten.
We elves capture moonlight in crystal phials and use that for lighting. However, here a jelly glowfish will have to suffice. That's it.
Great! Now it's my turn!
Let's try and think of something else for you.
Okay, so I can use that again to get back. This big ass horn.
I've seen something like that once before. It's a kind of musical instrument. The wild men of the mountains use something like that.
I'm
That's
worried about
something
this.
loamy. That means that it's dangerous and highly unlikely that it'll have any useful purpose at all. I'm not touching anything that's been built by a gnome. I'm not touching anything that's been built by a gnome.
Well, is Evo racist too? I know Wilbur's granddad was pretty racist.
A wooden board. It's about 1 meter long and one end runs to a point.
Look at the hole.
Oh, the smell coming out of that hole is abominable. It appears to be some sort of drain.
Let's blow into the horn and see what happens. I don't know why I haven't just gone for the chest yet. I'm just assuming
Doesn't
doesn't work. Alright, let's go for the damn chest.
The chest seems to be blocking this hole in the wall. Perhaps it's being sucked in tight.
Ah. It got caught in some kind of orifice. Climb down into the smelly hole? Let's try to, but before we do that, let's try to I was gonna say pry that out, but it doesn't look like that's gonna work. Alright.
As if.
Okay, she's not even gonna do that. Maybe we need to send Wilbur over here. He's not gonna be afraid to do that. Why'd she put the barrel back up? I don't think Wilbur can move that barrel. Oh, maybe he can.
Maybe I could use the barrel as a boat, but I'd still need a paddle. I can hardly row with my hands.
Okay. Go back to Evo. Ivo. Evo, Ivo. Give this to Wilbur.
Here, take it.
Thanks.
Go back to Mr. Wilbur.
There's no longer room for Ivo in the barrel, but I should be able to reach the other side with dry feet.
All right, let's see what Wilbur can do over here.
My dad gave my mum one of those. You put a slate on this round plate and then carefully lower the needle onto the slate. And then you hear the sound of a needle scratching across the slate. Terrible noise, which is then amplified using that pipe there.
I don't know why I found that so funny.
That thing is too unwieldy for me. I'll only take the scratch loudener.
The scratch loudener. That's hysterical.
A truly gorgeous piece of technology. Naturally, it was a hit in gnome society. After all, it does make noise. But I kind of wish it would make other noises. Looks like a giant horn. Maybe the giants made them.
What good is my scratch loudener? Wait, I saw something else. Look at the acid lake.
That's some sort of corrosive acid. No idea how deep the lake is, and I don't want to know either.
Yeah, that doesn't sound
Too
fun,
deep for
Wilbur.
wading at any rate.
That doesn't sound fun, Wilbur. So obviously we got to do something with this horn. There's no way he's
Well,
going to be able
that's
to
too
pull it
high
out,
up
right?
for me.
Yeah. So we got to get Ivo back here. But first we got to do something. Do what? Scratch loudener. What if we put that in a hole?
Ugh, that stinks. Like, you know, something really bad. I'm not climbing into a hole like that. Somebody else can do that.
Do we
No,
need...
it's okay, Wilbur. You do it.
But, well, don't elves have a better sense of direction?
You're much smaller than me, so you can squeeze your way through a narrow passage.
But
Get on with it. You want to be a hero, don't you? I would have leapt at the chance if someone had asked me.
I thought maybe Ivo had to put on that suit. Oh, Wilbur's going down on the belly of the beast. Wilbur's a hero. Oh, that just sounded wrong. Oh my goodness. He's like having this whole adventure down there without us. You see the text popping up? Take the wooden lid.
A barrel lid.
Take the precious stone. Use the stone in the south wind with the statue of hope.
Oh, a music puzzle.
Play the melody back on the skull organ. Okay. All right. He's having a whole adventure down there without us.
Wow, a ghostly apparition in the mirror. I need help.
This will help you.
All right,
A
well,
strong rope in good condition.
we're just waiting, Wilbur.
Time to head back. But how? Ooh, I get it.
And how was it?
The usual.
Okay. We got a barrel lid, scratch louder, and a rope now. Okay, how about we tie the rope to this, obviously.
I can't reach.
Ah!
That wouldn't help. Ivo and I still wouldn't be able to get to the other side together.
We got to bring them back both over together. Okay, so we need to come back now. All right, let's give Evo the... Why can't I give it to her? I was thinking he could get in, put the lid on it, and then she could roll it across and they'd both be in. Why isn't that a good idea?
I'm happy she's finally letting me help. It's probably best I don't talk to her, otherwise she might change her mind. Look what I found, Ivo.
Oh, I've got an idea. Crawl into the barrel, will
That's
you?
what I just said, Ivo.
Okay. Are you sure this is safe?
Oh,
Doesn't look very safe.
Never again.
At least we're both on this side now.
Yeah. So what good does that do us? Okay, does Ivo have any inventory? She does not. Okay, I just had an idea. What if we put this sound louder into here? Play us a tune, Wilbur. Go for it. That's not really any louder. Here, give Ivo the rope.
There you are.
Thanks.
Ivo. Maybe she should blow into the horn. She might have better lungs, bigger lungs. Attach this here, please.
I'll tie the rope to the handle.
I don't know where the other end's going yet. Try the horn, see what that does.
Doesn't work.
She just doesn't want to. She just don't want to. She don't want to touch that damn thing. That's funny. I don't blame her. Doesn't work.
No time for a chat.
Pull the treasure chest out of the wall with the rope.
Let's try.
Okay.
I thought I was gonna have to hook that onto something and blow that horn, and the monster would react and sneeze and would shoot the chest out. Oh, we just got it out.
Woo!
Oh, he didn't like it. He didn't like it.
Appears that we've done our big friend a big favour.
Oh, he
with
did like
this.
it.
A beautifully worked chest. Looks solid. The chest won't be that easy to unlock. We'll need to break it open. Perhaps we could freeze it and...
It doesn't always have to be so complicated. I can't get it open.
Looks like a complicated lock. I suggest that we ask Captain Bonnet. Perhaps he can deal with it.
I'm sure he can. But first we have to get out of here.
Okay, so is someone gonna actually pick that up?
There's something else in the box. This thing will make your voice much louder. Shame, because most mortal beings speak unbearably loud as it is.
True.
Even without one of these things.
True. Forget that. Give that to Wilbur. Maybe she'll use that with this. Oh, we tripled it. Now are you gonna use it?
Doesn't work.
Ivo.
What are you doing there?
Maybe I can communicate with the monster.
That's never gonna work. We're surrounded by tons of flesh and blubber.
Yes, but the sound of the horn is amplified, then re-amplified until it's about 1,000 times as loud in the end.
Physical humbug.
Damn, Wilbur.
Obviously.
I must have eaten something bad.
Did you hear that? It can talk. Hello?
Who's there?
Wilbur.
We're two adventurers trapped in your stomach.
Really? I'm sorry.
Would you let us out?
No, I don't get my hands on food very often.
But there's no meat on us at all. I was as thin as a toothpick, and I weigh less than a sheep.
Better than nothing.
Come on! We pried that chest from that gap in your stomach.
Which chest?
The chest that was plugging up the hole. It looked painful.
I don't know what you did, but I'm feeling better than I have in 100 years. Thank you.
So will you let us go?
All right then, but perhaps you could lure a few ships here, or a whale or two.
We'll see. Goodbye.
I thought that monster was really nice. Perhaps we really could send a ship or two.
You are sometimes so strange.
But if we...
What the?
Surprise,
Captain
my
Nate!
pretty one!
But... Captain Nate!
Captain
Have
Nate.
you been working with them all this time?
Oh, no, my dear. It's just that I happen to know which buttons to press with people like our human friend.
I knew he was no
what
damn
did he
good.
promise you?
Our lives, mine in particular, and the treasure. All of it, except for one item which he wants to select.
I can imagine. Wilbur, don't hand over the artifact of divine fate. Understood?
Understood.
The artifact of divine fate. Unlimited power.
Go away! I'm a mighty battle mage.
Sure you are.
Nate, you can't allow this to happen.
He'll focus on his own affairs. That's what you should have done, too. You...
Ah! Uh-oh.
Take the artifact to safety. Run!
Oh, is that the artifact we got in Mage School? Oh, they got Evo. What the hell? Man, there's a lot there that went down. Nate betrayed us but came back to our side. That artifact, ooh, what? That skull blinked. That head blinked.
How could you do that?
I've saved your necks. Well, yours at least.
You freed the sorcerer, all because you wanted treasure.
Do you seriously believe I thought for 1 second that Munkus would give us a treasure hoard? I made a deal with Munkus because it was the one small chance we had of getting out of there in one piece.
Kind of makes sense.
Don't you get it? They would have pursued us and made our lives hell. And sooner or later, we'd have fallen into their hands. No treasure's worth that.
Do you think anyone anywhere will have a quiet life if that falls into Motroga's hands?
I really didn't know. Hey! Hey, little guy, where are you going? Fine, just go. And next time, just tell me what it's...
Wilbur's upset.
Wilbur!
Oh, what the hell's going on here?
He's waking up.
Ah!
Nice and calm now. You're safe here. We're zombies.
I'm safe with the zombies.
Somehow the expressions safe and zombies in the same sentence don't really make much sense. Apart from, the zombies will drag us from the safety of our houses and rip us to shreds.
You see, he hates us. He's afraid of us. And that's why he hates us. Our committee still has a lot of work to do.
Zombie committee. First of all, this might be a zombie, but you're definitely a ghost. You're definitely a ghost.
What kind of committee
So
are
are we
you
playing
talking
Nate
about?
now for the first time?
We are the committee for the humane treatment of the undead.
Okay,
We're trying to
undead's
improve
the
the
fine.
bad reputation
Oh,
that the
he's got-
undead have amongst the living.
He's got it saber.
And amongst the dead. Because no one seems to like us.
Where is Wilbur?
Yeah.
There was a trap and a shadow.
That was me. I knocked you down. You banged your head on a rock. Please forgive me. I don't really have this body under control yet.
Why did you knock me over? What's happened to Wilbur?
He probably saved your neck. The chief orc from the camp set that trap. If it caught you both, then it wouldn't only be your little friend who's in trouble.
Wilbur's in an orc camp? Oh man, and it's my fault?
How do you mean?
Well...
Tell us, boy. As you can see, we've been blaming ourselves for this mess.
All right. My name is Nate. I was in Seastone by the Western Ocean. Then along comes this little gnome and... And wham! Everything goes black. Then I wake up and there you are.
You deceived him? You were only interested in saving your own neck.
Well, it's not exactly like that. Shades of gray.
You should be wearing this pillory. I've lived with pirates, cutthroats, but never.
Now just hold it right there. Maybe I did behave just a tiny little bit narcissistically.
You sold
A
your
bit.
friends down the river because you hoped it would help you get out of the whole thing in one piece?
Yes.
No. You have to get Wilbur out of there, and you have to free the elf.
I know, you're right. And I have to get the artifact to safety too.
I will help you if you meant that seriously. My name is Gulliver. You can find me up in my workshop. Come on, body.
All right, so is this Nate's redemption arc here?
A few dust-covered urns, most of them decorated with coats of arms. A double-headed eagle, a badger eating a snake. There's a king's head in orange and blue. And here, a green W in a lozenge. None of which means a thing to me.
I wonder if that's an inside joke about something I'm not getting. Green W and hallucinogens.
They mean nothing to me. A few dust-covered urns, a double...
So, because that magnifying glass isn't going away, we know we'll be coming back to that. Alright, let's go see what has this woman so upset.
A stone sarcophagus with a carved knight on it. Maybe it's the ex-lover of the howling ex-living woman. A stone sarcophagus.
Okay, we have to come back to that.
A stone sarcophagus.
Oh, I thought I was looking at this, but I guess I was actually catching this. Alright, let's talk to the water corpse. That's, you know, in all the fantasy and stuff I've read or whatever, I don't think I've ever heard water corpse. That's interesting. Water corpse.
Isn't it a lovely day today?
Lady, come on.
My finely tuned intuition is telling me you might have some troubles.
Oh, the trauma. The pain.
Oh, woman stuff? Or proper pain, like physical?
Women stuff.
1,000 times worse than that.
No, we're not gonna be glib, right? I know Nate would be glib, but we're not gonna do that because we're more socially responsible than that.
Oh well, sweetheart, it's
Hey,
not all
he's
bad.
still glib.
Tell
Jesus.
your Uncle Nate what's wrong.
Don't make fun of me.
I told you.
Would I?
You men are so insensitive. Only he wasn't. He understood me.
Who is he?
Maximilian. My Maximilian. Oh, the most beautiful man who ever walked under the stars.
Yes, and then?
Gone. He is gone.
And that's why you wanted to kill yourself?
We were engaged. Maximilian and I were to be married. It was heavenly. I, the rich daughter of a mithril merchant, and he...
Get to the tragic bit, please.
I gave him chestfuls of gold and all my jewelry as a token of my love.
Gold, you say?
He's going to use it to arrange the most beautiful wedding ever.
Ah, the con man hoofed it.
He did not hoof it. Something must have happened to him. He must have been held. Perhaps someone kidnapped him. And now he is languishing away in some tower and...
He hoofed it.
He will come back. And we will be reunited like two lovers on...
And why have you chosen to ruin the atmosphere in this particular crypt?
This is the resting place of his forebears. I will wait with his ancestors until I receive news from him.
Sounds logical. Well, it can't last that much longer.
I know.
As much as I'd love...
Okay. Good, at least she's not... I was hoping she wouldn't... She would stop yammering. That was getting kind of annoying. Not to make light of her pain, but... It is a video game. Alright, let's check what's upstairs. I'm still not sure what my goal in this little section here is yet.
Hey, boss.
Ah, the living one.
And how many of you are there? In the committee, I mean?
The group is still in its early stages. We only have 3 members so far. But the Spirit Union is associated to us, and the Federation of Programmers is thinking about finally going public with their undead status. Unfortunately, you can't become a member. You're too alive.
Thanks a lot. What are you doing in that thing? And don't tell me it's a fashion statement. I've seen a lot of stuff, but that...
No, nothing like that. A paladin put this thing on me.
What did you do, insult his sister?
Well, you could put it like that. He put me in the pillory for it, but even then I couldn't keep my mouth shut. That's why the fair lady stabbed me. So I came back as a ghost and kept her awake at night. They sent a ghostbuster after me, and he actually caught me and killed me.
He killed a ghost? Cool guy.
I then came back as the first undead ghost in history and messed up the fair lady's wedding. As a result,
This
the
guy's an
paladin
ass.
conjured this magical penitence pillory around my neck. Now he's lurking around outside the crypt. I think he'd like to cut me up into little pieces and throw me into the sea.
Pretty nasty. You've hardly done anything to deserve that.
Oh, I don't know. I've had a lot of time to reflect, and I'd like to end this feud. It only causes unhappiness.
Why don't you apologize?
I've tried, but the paladin only wants revenge. He hurled his hammer at me last time.
That thing looks pretty uncomfortable. Can't you get the pillory off somehow?
Would I still be wearing it if I could? You've got no idea how impractical this thing is. Try scratching your nose with it on.
Or go to the bathroom.
Oh, don't remind me. This is a magical pillory. You can't just break it open. It's sealed for eternity. It'll only open when the paladin forgives me.
Okay, so that's one thing we gotta
never.
do.
Oh, it would seem that way.
I better get going. See ya.
Take care, and remember, we, the undead, are your friends. Rancid-smelling, dead friends.
I love those spare parts here. This guy's trying to build something.
A grave. There are a lot of them here. I don't know what's supposed to be so special about this one, though. From the outside, there's nothing interesting to see, and I'm not going to open just any old grave on suspicion. The candles create the right atmosphere, creepy, yet still with a hint of homeliness. But this one isn't going to burn for much longer if it keeps dropping wax like that. The candles create the right, but this...
Why is candle wax important? Alright, let's see what this guy's up to over here. Gulliver.
Hey, Gulliver.
Ah, the living one.
Does your body maybe act a little kooky?
No, it doesn't. My body isn't finished yet. Or do you mean the old one? The rotten one in the ground?
I, meant that one there.
Oh, this one. Oh, it's not mine, just borrowed.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Whose body is that, then?
Esther's.
Esther.
And who is Esther?
No idea. Don't know her. But this is her body. She's helping me until I got mine back. Then we're both going to look for her head.
Esther.
Exactly.
How did you get to know each other, you and Esther's body?
For many years, I was in a grave out there. I chewed my way out of the coffin after my old body gave up the ghost. Then I saw this body outside, stumbling about, headless, knocking over gravestones, running into walls. I thought to myself, this is a sign.
And what you're making there, that's supposed to become your new body?
Exactly. Isn't it excellent?
Yes. Yes, it's
something, all right.
Something.
Unfortunately, the construction drags along a bit. I'll tell you one thing. Never ask a headless zombie to replace your arms if you want to build precision machinery.
I'll make a note of it. What's new? Doesn't all that wailing from that failed swimmer down there
that's
really
what I
get on your
said.
nerves?
Steady on. The young lady is suffering great distress.
Oh, that's right. We have to be.
And she lets it out. Day in.
We have to be respectful.
Day out. For hours on end.
So what's the story with her missing lover?
He jilted her. Cold as ice. Raked in her gold and enjoys a sweet life somewhere down south.
She seems to think differently.
The good woman isn't really in touch with reality. She still believes everything will be resolved one day. She's waiting for him to appear or send her a letter. Anything at all.
I've got to get going. Breathe. Feel my heartbeat. That sort of thing.
Ah, Don't let me stop you.
I'm still...
This project's not looking all that hopeful, in my opinion. The pair of them seem to have some serious communication problems. This project... A pot containing some gloopy glue. There's a small stick in it.
Okay. Take anything you can get. I'm still not sure, like, what the puzzle is in this area.
I think it's that unbreakable thread that you hold roast meat together with. There must be a good 10 meters of it on the roll.
Gathering some equipment. That's always yellow paint.
A flattened tube of yellow paint. I don't think there can be much left in it.
Just grab it. Anything else up here?
There was still a bit in it. I don't need the tube anymore.
You're just gonna carry paint in your pocket? You don't need don't need the tube. So what, do we have to help him build this body? To what end? Do we have to help him get unshackled? To what end? Let's go out and see if we can find this paladin. Ooh. This game is just pretty. Like I've said it before. It's pretty. It's got a touch of whimsy. Like there's a little bit of. Just the production's really great. Or camp.
A head on a pole. What will the Peggy people have to say about that?
Peggy is Peggy's like the European here in the US. You know, we have like rated R, rated PG-13 or whatever. Peggy's the European version of that. If you didn't know, I figure everybody knows, and I just sounded like an idiot, but some people might not know.
A map of the region. Among other things, the Paladin has marked the Crypt.
What's this?
A map of the region.
Marked it with what? Can I look at this? This is like one of those maps we had earlier where we could move around with Wilbur. That looks like a big dragon. A dead fish. So we're at the crypt here. Okay.
A paladin in a pink-colored outfit? That's wrong. Just wrong.
Why is that wrong? She looks alright.
Are you a warrior?
No, I can't fight.
Are you a healer?
I can't heal either.
Then you're a paladin.
What do you want?
You know any paladin jokes? Please know a good paladin joke.
Know any good paladin jokes?
Why should anyone make jokes about us? We are the holy soldiers of the light.
Okay.
In dresses?
This is a tunic.
Sure.
All right. Is this game gonna get me canceled? Do we really have to pursue this line of questions? It's just gonna end badly for everybody involved. Okay.
You know that men who wear dresses are, as a rule, well, men who wear dresses.
What's that supposed to mean? Just because I wear dresses, use cosmetics, and take a general interest in my appearance?
Ah, so it is a dress.
The modern man is metrosexual.
That's news to me.
Well, my order and I have lifted ourselves up out of the mud in which you and your sort still wallow like pigs. We're cosmopolitan, hip, fashionable. We take care of our appearance and don't downplay our feminine side.
Yeah, whatever. Huh, the Wildlands.
Simpy Scotty, did you tell me to play this game so I get my channel canceled? Because I don't put that past you at all. Oh, that guy is such a simp. He's a mouth-drooling simp. Okay, let's keep going.
About the zombie you've stuck in the magical penitence pillory.
What about that maggot? Is he going to give himself up to his fate? Is that cowardly zombie finally going to come out here?
He's really sorry for what he did. He'd like to apologize.
Ugh, laughable. I'll cut him into little pieces and feed him to the fishes.
Nice. But couldn't you maybe forgive him first?
You've spent too much time in that smoky buffalo's tent. I would never forgive someone like that.
About your fight with the zombie.
That's nothing to do with you. And me.
Okay.
Have to go. Man stuff to do.
Ha ha.
I was wondering what I was like, why is there a present here? But it's like his like beauty cases. Goodness.
A banner. The emblem on it could be the Paladin's arms. It shows a sword, a shield, and red high heels? A banner. The emblem on it could be the Paladin's arms.
Okay. I don't think he's gonna let me root through his stuff.
A fashionable travel chest made from light wood. There's a logo on it. The Pink Crusaders. He's not looking right now. Why not? You can always use a pink-colored pom-pom. In the wildlands. In the war.
I can't. All right, we're gonna before we start poking around in this area. I'm a little bit worried because the last time we had like an area like this was with Wilbur in the town, and it took me like forever to get through because there was so much to do. So I don't know if we're at one of those kind of sections. But before we get too far into it, I've already been playing for close to an hour. So we'll cut this one off. We'll pick up next time. Hey, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Don't cancel me. I can give you someone to send nasty grams to if you want. I can give you their Discord handle or whatever. But that's it. We'll see you next time. Bye now.